celebrate, celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate. Wait, hold on, hold on.
All right, so we are here on Hiccuping Mind, and this is a interesting, very special episode because here we have my girlfriend, my roommate, new roommate, Caitlin Murphy, TV producer, voiceover singer extraordinaire, and I'm so lucky to have you in my life. And also on this show.
Happy to be here.
So I'm admittedly a little nervous because this is kind of meta. This is like I am the subject of discussion, really. I mean, it's us too, but like I'm the one with OCD, okay? And so...
What?
Oh, shoot. Let's stop it. No. She didn't know, guys. I wanted this episode to be special. Instead of interviewing someone with OCD, I'm interviewing someone who is with someone with OCD who is me. So it's pretty wild, and my mind's been kind of going in spirals in the last few weeks of like, okay, I gotta keep my head together on this because this is also for everybody else to learn from and to see that, you know, you could do it too. But so we just listened to Celebrate, and in my little studio, which was a bedroom, but we made it into a studio. So, first of all, just in general, Celebrate. Being about moving in together.
Yeah.
And about a couple where Shiloh, the male character, has OCD, which is me as well. And it's semi-autobiographical. This song is very similar to the situation. But how does this song, just in general, resonate with you? Just in your experience dating me, and you know, just what are your overall impressions? Did you like it? Was it?
Yeah, I love it. I think that it's really catchy. I've definitely caught myself singing it these past few weeks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great song, a part of a beautiful musical, and I can definitely relate to it in certain ways.
Yeah. How would you approach easing the mind of someone struggling with dating person? Let me start that again. Rewind. How would you approach easing the mind of someone dating someone with OCD?
I bet it's our stuff for math.
How would you approach easing the mind of someone struggling dating someone with OCD? Maybe in the early stages, but in any stages. Like any advice you'd give?
So I feel like what helped me with understanding was definitely doing my own research, and what a lot of people said was medication and therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And
check. It's the right meds. Like, make sure to like try different things.
Yeah. And
the right therapy, because there can be therapy that's detrimental. You need to look for specific OCD therapy, and OCD is a great company. But yeah, it's specific treatment so you can get exposure therapy, and there are a lot of different new methods too. But they've helped me majorly. So
yeah,
that is
and I think that seeing, yes, you can have a successful relationship with someone with ROCD as long as they are on medication and in therapy and keep up with that. And I feel like we had such a strong connection from the very beginning. You know, when we do argue, which I know is shocking, we argue sometimes.
We do. I know you couldn't imagine that.
I think it's we approach it, or we try to approach it as we're on the same team, and I'm using team a lot.
It's true though.
It's because we went to a basketball game last week.
Yeah.
We're on the same team, and the issue is our opponent.
Yeah.
As opposed to us not being, or us being adversaries. Like I think, exactly. I think we argue with a lot of love, and like, you are the person I want to be kindest to, and I want to I just want all good things for you. So I think a lot of things have factored into having a quote-unquote successful relationship and getting to the point where we are moving in and really, really enjoying it. Like, it's so embarrassing, but we miss each other when we leave.
We do.
And we both love our alone time. And I think we're both very independent people. But
yeah, for sure.
We are excellent communicators. I would say we get A+ at communication.
Yeah, and ironically, it's like when we are on different pages, and I think early on, it's like feeling like we're on different pages was triggering for me. It's just like, but it's okay to be on different pages, and it's like there are times when, especially when the OCD is strong, and then maybe when you're having trouble communicating with me about it, and like we're just like in different universes. Okay, maybe the communication isn't great then, but the thing is, we communicate well about that.
Yeah.
In retrospect, so I think we are very good at that. You know, aside from the OCD, what do you think I do well in this relationship?
You do a lot of things well.
Yeah.
You know, you're always so supportive and so willing to go the extra mile and like do really special things, and I feel like, you know, from the beginning, I feel like I saw and knew that about you, and, you know, like meeting me at the subway and walking me home at night, or at the bus, or picking me up from the train, like those gestures go a long way. Or when I'm like, I really want to go to Costco tonight, you say, okay, when? Let's go. And I think that we have a good partnership, and like, I like that you're my teammate in this, and I think that, you know, you're just, when I have an audition, you go down to the basement and get all this stuff for it, and that makes a difference. Or
we're using the stuff right now.
We're using the stuff right now.
Thank you.
And like, I feel like there are household tasks that you have taken over that it's nice for me not to have to think about, and I think that you always are open to feedback or learning something new or trying something a different way, and I really appreciate that. And I think that I know that you do that to make me happy, and I feel like often you say, I think you really try a lot of the time to make my happiness a priority, and I really appreciate that.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
Yeah.
I think it's important to be adaptable. I think you are very adaptable, and I think both of us are, and I think it's hard with OCD to sometimes be adaptable at certain moments. So I think as much as you can do that and encourage yourself to open up is good, and to learn new things. And I think we all have our backgrounds. We all have our good backgrounds. We all have our traumatic things that have happened in our past that like influence us. And I think we're like relearning together on things. What do you think? What do you think we excel in? Like, what's something to celebrate about us, about this apartment? And
I think how we have merged and meshed has been really good, and I think we have really different tastes.
We do. It's true, but somehow.
But then I feel like as we've been acquiring more things for the apartment that we've needed, when we both agree on something, it's pretty magical. Oh my god, I know. Like, yes, I love that too. Yeah. And we end up with things that I wouldn't, maybe neither of us would have gone towards. I'm looking at our living room rug right now. It's a white shack rug, which I feel like is such a bold choice that neither one of us would have individually, but we have it in our living room, and we think it really works.
Importance of collaboration.
Yeah.
You know, and creativity too.
Yeah.
And we have a neon bathroom. I mean, we have a hip,
it's neon
cool
themed.
bathroom.
It's hip. It doesn't sound hip.
It doesn't. I don't sound hip when I say that.
And I think we're both really good at trying new things together too, and pivoting with things, which I feel like I so appreciate your openness to spontaneity and joining the co-op and Costco, and I also like
Costco.
You're my favorite person to grocery shop with, and I feel like that is so. I feel like I've grocery shopped by myself for a very long time, but I just love going with you. And I feel like I remember one New Year's Eve we went to Trader Joe's on Long Island together, which is a nightmare, but doing it with you, I just had a good time.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of tasks or activities that can be seen as mundane or a slog. Is that a word? A slog? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I just enjoy doing them with you.
Oh, that's so
and
sweet.
they're not as mundane when we do them together, to me.
Yeah, we're so productive. We get a lot done, but we also have so much fun. How has OCD and your experience with it, and just generally dating me, changed about yourself? Oh, let me rephrase that.
Okay.
What has OCD and your experience with it and dating me changed about yourself? The way you view the world, the people in it, dating in general, if so, or what has it made you think about yourself?
I think everyone is on their own mental health journey, and we never know what anyone else is going through. And I have certainly had times where I've had to be on antidepressants or things like that, and I personally think there's no shame in any of that.
Yeah.
And I think what I've learned is that you are the person I should want to be kindest to, and I want you to be the happiest because I love you so much. And I think that, through ROCD, I, as I said, have had to learn to have some more patience.
We're not perfect, and we learn from each other, and there's positives and negatives, but it's like, we love being around each other, and anyway, I love you.
I love you too.
And I'm excited about this journey. We've only been living together for now,
2 months.
2 months. Oh my god. Yeah, and our place isn't even at the tip-top place yet, but we are very close.
Oh, we're hanging shelves this week.
Yeah.
And art.
Art and shelves.
By
right.
Saturday.
Well, thank you for celebrating with me and being on this show. And we should go to the co-op now.
I know, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, we're hungry.
Oh, I've learned some things about it from her. I've learned one thing for sure. She's my safety net against a world of burden. Oh, I've learned some things from her. She's my person. We're moving on. We should celebrate the special feeling. It's been held away to begin. Now we seal our fate. We're moving up. We're doing love. We're moving in.
Great, we should celebrate this golden moment. You're my new roommate. Oh, what a win. We should celebrate.